For the EU, such statements are an alarming signal. 1. A Yalta II precedent is being formed, where decisions are made without the European states directly affected by the conflict. 2. Ukraine is effectively being pushed out of the negotiation process and risks being faced with the fact of a deal favorable to Moscow. 3. Alaska's symbolism is used for domestic audiences, but its real purpose is to show the West that Russia is returning to the table as an equal partner of the U.S. Think, draw conclusions, and don't be fooled. Yes, the agenda, the main issue on the agenda will be the Ukrainian settlement, but it will be resolved through bilateral negotiations between the President of Russia and the President of the United States. Without Zelensky, without the Europeans, which causes both Zelensky and the Europeans to go into a terrible hysteria. And indeed, they are trying in every possible way to complicate the preparation of the summit. We will talk about this in more detail today. But Trump himself this weekend denied any speculation in the media that Putin must agree to a meeting with Zelensky as a condition for meeting with Putin. This will not happen. President Vance, Vice President Vance of the United States, said the day before that the United States considers Zelensky's participation in this event counterproductive, and Putin's negotiations with Zelensky before Trump's negotiations with Putin counterproductive. The White House has officially confirmed that it is a bilateral meeting between Trump and Putin that is currently being prepared, and not a trilateral meeting, etc. CNN writes, citing sources, that Zelensky can, and most likely, will be in Alaska right at this time, on Friday, August 15th, to try to somehow get to this meeting. But, again, the official position of the White House is that any events with Zelensky can only take place after a bilateral meeting between Putin and Trump. What an assessment, Sergey Sergeyevich. What good words you have said. With whom should they trade? With whom should they not trade? I would like to draw attention to the following thing. Throughout July, Trump said that he was disappointed with the negotiations with Putin, that they were not bringing anything, and so on and so forth. He threatened to introduce anti-Russian sanctions, both primary and secondary. And he threatened to introduce 100% protective duties on those countries that import mainly Russian oil, that is, China and India. And this is what I would like to draw special attention to. The sharp change in Trump's rhetoric and position and Witkoff's visit to Moscow last week occurred precisely after the United States received a harsh and abrupt refusal from China and India regarding restrictions on cooperation with Russia. And it seems to me that the refusal from India, which they considered their preferential partner in the Pacific region, was especially painful for the United States. But instead of going along with the United States, India took a categorically tough position that it would not limit relations with Russia, that it would not allow other countries in the great power to dictate to it with whom it should trade and with whom it should not trade.